Let's start with the Filipino jeepneys. The Filipino jeepneys were a product of Filipino ingenuity and creativity.
And today, the jeepneys are the number one mode of public transportation in the Philippines. Approximately 400,000 jeepneys currently roam the streets of Metro Manila and its outer provinces. Each one is unique, and each one has its own story to tell. Unlike taxis or buses, jeepneys are independently owned. Jeepneys provide more than just job opportunities for Filipinos. They act as sources of livelihood, and they symbolize pride for one's family, religion, culture, and nation. Jeepney owners express this pride by decorating their jeepneys. Vehicles are adorned with images of religious symbols, national figures, local heroes, immigration destinations, and humorous slogans. The jeepney is also a staple of Filipino pop culture. Filipinos embrace the jeepney as a symbol and testament to their pride, resourcefulness, and resilience during hard times. The story of the jeepneys begins at Surao Motors. When the United States pulled out of the Philippines at the end of World War II, they left behind many of their military vehicles. Surao Motors claimed these jeeps and converted them into passenger vehicles. They extended the chassis, allowing up to 10 passengers to sit in the car. The Philippines did not have an automotive mode of public transportation until the jeepney. Surao began to manufacture the vehicles, and the rest is history.
Sometimes the jeepneys that you see there, one horse on top of the hood, right?
Yeah.
You recognize that?
That's right.
It would be a mistake that, hey, the driver has only one wife. 2 horses, the driver got 2 wives. And 3 horses, or many, got so many wives. In reality, this is only a token appreciation to the former king of the road who were the horses.
Yeah.
And now the jeepney is a big business.
All the cutting, bending, welding, the assembly of those body parts are done manually here in the Philippines. The jeepneys are all using Isuzu diesel-fed engines.
And these surplus engines come straight from Japan. I wondered whether the American jeeps and the Japanese engines served as constant reminders of the war.
No, we are very forgiving country.
I spoke to smaller manufacturers out in the provinces. I asked the representatives from Surao and Amante owners what business was like and what it might turn to in the future.
Much better before.
And if you could notice, whenever they stop, they are the king of the road. They can stop anywhere.
Could a jeepney drive through a stream?
Actually, it can.
Yes.
It's the king of the road.
And the king of the road can live by its own rules, taking on as many passengers as it pleases.
More, maybe 30 or 30, something like that, 25. Yes.
The riding jeepney costs 8 pesos, 3 kilometers. It's affordable.
8 Philippine pesos is equivalent to 18 cents in the United States. And with prices this low, it's easy to understand why the jeepney is the preferred choice of transportation for the masses. And when the prices are this low, and the prices of gas are high, it's difficult for jeepney drivers to make a significant profit. Alejandro Robles does not own the jeepney that he drives. He must pay a boundary fee to the owner for its use. And if he doesn't make enough in a day to pay the 500 peso boundary,
No boundary, no jeepney.
whether transporting people, lumber, or food, countless Filipinos rely on the jeepney for their livelihood. This man bought a jeepney for himself in the 1980s. He drove it for several years, he told me. He then passed it down to his son, who eventually sold the jeepney and entered a different business to help raise his family. How old were you when your father was driving his jeepney?
No, my father doesn't know how to drive.
Okay. Wait, but he was driving though. Apparently not. His son had started driving the jeepney as soon as he turned 17. Another man who witnessed the birth of the jeepney is Francisco Chonil Jose. The New York Review of Books calls him the foremost Philippine novelist in English and Asia's most likely candidate for the Nobel Prize in Literature. He says,
The jeepney brought to most Filipinos the culture of the machine. This is an agrarian society. Where power is provided by work animals. The water buffalo, the horse. But the Filipino started to treat the machine like he would treat the water buffalo or the horse.
Jose is referring to the manner in which the jeepneys are used. To maximize profits, jeepney owners will keep their jeepneys running morning, afternoon, and night, with little time for rest, if any at all. This creates a massive amount of pollution. Poor air quality is credited for killing over 5,000 people in Metro Manila every year. In an effort to promote bio-friendly practices in Manila, the government is encouraging people to ride new, hybrid electric jeepneys. One day, they hope to mandate it. For the sake of the country's environmental future, the jeepneys are slowly beginning to be phased out. The vibrant jeepneys have been a rainbow of hope for Filipinos after the storm of World War II. But a rainbow is not permanent. Jeepney drivers and environmentalists alike are eager to see if the future holds clear skies.